Realtree's Midwest Whitetail is brought to you by Cabela's, Cuddyback, America's Best Bowstrings, Drake Non-Typical, Easton Arrows, Frigid Forage, Fuse, Grizzly Coolers, Hoyt, Hoyman Tree Saws, Lone Wolf Tree Stands, Nikon, Ozonics, Redneck Blinds, RTP Outdoors, Spot Hog Releases, Wasp Archery, Viking Solutions, and Realtree.
We're setting up the Redneck Soft Side over Autumn Quick Plot, and it's very good for youth season because it's got the mesh and a nice airflow comes through it. We got the Redneck Soft Side blind set up here, and it's going to be a very nice plot and a very nice blind to hunt out of this fall.
It's August 16th here, and Matt Thede and I are down at the farm trying to knock out a couple things. We have a couple new Hoyt bows that we're going to sight in and put a little distance on to get those fine-tuned for this season. We've had trail cameras out here on the farm for about 30 days, and we're going to go check those and just see what's starting to show up here in August. And the third thing is checking on our corn plot that we have in, about an acre or so of corn that we planted this year. That's our first year of planting corn. And then we'd like to talk a little bit about the deer that we had an encounter with last year that hopefully we're gonna see again this year that made it through. So our third objective of the trip down this evening was to check on the corn, and as you can see, it's doing really well. This is the first year that Matt and I ventured into planting corn, and so we're glad that turned out really well for us. A deer we're after this year, a deer we're named LT. He's got long G2 tines, and we had 2 years ago we had an encounter with him late season. We had about 20 or 30 deer out here on this plot. We had beans. He never made his way across the field to us, but it was a deer we think at that point in time was 3 years old. Late October last year, about 150 yards over my shoulder here, we sat and had an encounter with that same deer. We also got in, we rolled trail cameras through March, and he showed up with both sides March 2nd or March 3rd, so we know that he is survived the winter, and hopefully he'll show back up for us starting this year.
We've got lots of deer this year. We've had a really good year for antler growth. I've got 4 bucks that for sure I'm going to be chasing. The number 1 buck that we're wanting to take out, we named him Elliot. He's kind of screwy. He's got a beautiful side, and his other side is just a hodgepodge of antlers. So he's on the list for sure. My brother passed him last year. We thought he was pretty sure he was 3.5 last year. So he's 4.5 this year, and he needs to go. He's not something you want sticking around and breeding all your does. Now my 1B buck, whichever one of them, if I get an opportunity, either one of them, I'm not gonna be picky. We got a super heavy 10-point split brows, and he's got several kickers, and his main beam on his left side splits and kind of comes down. He's a super unique deer. I'm really excited about him. He showed up last year on the second weekend of Missouri rifle season. I'm hoping he sticks around, and then we've got a couple other bucks that are just good, solid, clean 8s that probably aren't going to do a lot more, and but they're on the list, and I'm excited to go after them. So we've got our plots all in. They're all growing pretty good. We've had a lot of rain here recently. We've had kind of a dry summer, but recently we've had pretty good rain, and the plots are growing good. So I'm excited to get in here and get after these guys. Here in Missouri, the season opens September 15th, which is, I mean, we're just a bit over 2 weeks away, so it won't be long and we'll be in the tree stand, and I'm excited. You guys tag along with me, and hopefully we'll send a full metal jacket through something with this here story.